Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you all to the new subscribers. Thank you all for showing your support by liking the videos, commenting, and sharing the videos as well. If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, please make sure you're still subscribed. Hey everyone, today is Tuesday, March 17th. I hope everyone is doing well today. There's a few videos we're going to touch on in this video. I was only going to cover the vlog and the live that Olivia did on yesterday, Monday, March 16th. But right before I started to do this video, I noticed she had dropped another vlog and it seemed pretty interesting. So we're going to touch on that first since it's current. So let's go ahead and jump right in.
I just up. I'm about to get him dressed. He doesn't have school because he's off. Sorry. He's off this week. Say hi.
Hi.
He's off this week for spring break, so he's coming with me. They're both coming with me to the courthouse. And yeah, let's get him dressed.
Mommy, where are we going?
To the courthouse.
To the courthouse?
Mm-hmm.
What courthouse?
Can you turn this way, please? Thank you. No, just turn towards mommy. There you go.
Can we call Grandma?
No, not right now. It's too early.
Hey, y'all. Hi.
Yeah, put these socks on. Put these socks on.
Okay. Put socks on.
Let me see. Yeah, look how this baby sleeps. Is she not such a girl? Like, I'm just a girl, okay? Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me.
Excuse me, we need to go somewhere. You want to go to the courthouse? Yeah? Kalani.
She's trying, baby. Give her a second. Kailani. Wake up, mama.
Kalani.
Oh my god, she's such a girl. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Wake up. Stink a butt. Okay, so I have the baby up and I put her on the toilet. Did you do the pee-pees?
No kitty.
Oh, the kitty's on the toilet with her. Move, kitty, move. Did you go pee-pee, Kailani? Go pee-pee in the toilet, come on. She's just smiling away. Come on, mama, you gotta go pee-pee in the toilet. Come on. She's just smiling. Did you do it?
Yeah.
Did you really? Yeah. Okay, let's check. Okay, y'all. So, we are leaving. We're about to leave. I'm about to get them a little snack and then we're gonna go. So, everyone's dressed. Let's see, Kailani. You ready? Your boots?
No, read that.
So, I don't know what's going on. This is my first time watching this vlog with y'all. There's a sadness to this. Like, the vibe is very sad. And listening to AJ, you know, saying they're about to go to the courthouse, it's just something about that just hits so different because that's like a real type of situation. Like, a child his age, they shouldn't even know what a courthouse is. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is she going to the courthouse? But for her to say that they're about to go to the courthouse and Kalani's hair is all over her head, like, I'm hoping she did do something to her hair and did not send this little girl looking like that to a courthouse. But let's continue.
Oh, okay.
Read that, Mommy.
I don't know. Okay, y'all. So I'm home. I didn't vlog when I first got home. I didn't even vlog at the courthouse because it was just we were in and out. The kids were fussy and it was just a whole thing. So, we came home. I went live. Well, we ate. I went live. I'm trying to get the kids to take a nap so I could take a nap. But they're still playing, so whatever. Just let them play. They'll nap eventually. But yeah, everything went good at the courthouse. I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly what I'm doing, but it doesn't matter. And yeah, everything went good. And now I'm just laying here with the baby, with Queenie. Hi, Queen. I'm craving ice cream right now, so I'm about to go get some. But I wanted to tell you guys, remember how I told you guys that I reached out to my baby daddy? This one. I don't know why I did that. It was stupid of me to do. You know why I did it? Because I felt bad. I felt bad that I had lied, even though he doesn't deserve to know and blah, 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 blah. Still, I still been... What? Take a nap. Even though he doesn't deserve to know, I don't know. I still feel bad for lying. Like, I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, I reached out to him. I told him he knows. He was going to come over last night, but he ended up not coming over because I was asleep. Like, I was in bed, sleep. So, whatever. He went out with his cousin, and then he wanted to come over after he went out with his cousin. But I was like, I'm sleeping. Anyway, he was like, okay, I'm going to come see you today. So, I'm like, okay, if you want to, whatever. Like, just so we could talk. Like, nothing serious, nothing more than just talking. But he texted me today, and he was like, I don't know if I could do this. You keep coming in and out of my life and expect me to be there and blah, 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 blah. He said some bullshit. Girl, I was just like, okay, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you just don't want to take responsibility for the baby, or you don't want to be in the baby's life. That's totally fine. I feel good because I did the right thing. I told him what's up. And that's all I need to do. I always feel stuff weighs on me, y'all, and I just feel like as long as I do the right thing, that's all that matters. And I did. I don't give a fuck if he wants to be involved or not. It doesn't matter. That happens. And I guess it's weird because he's like, instead of talking shit back to me, because I guess I was talking shit back to him, he wanted me to call him and like, I don't know what these men want. They want me to like beg them, please love me, be there for bitch. I don't care like that. Like, no, I'm just doing the right thing, so it's not on my conscience that I lied to you. And you know that a baby's being brought into the world. That's part of you, okay?
So basically, it seems like this vlog was clickbait because she titled this vlog, "This Was Not the Plan." And in the thumbnail, she has heartbreak, adoption, courthouse. If this is truly clickbait, why would you play around like that when it comes to your children? That's how she worded the thumbnail. She literally has heartbreak, adoption, courthouse. I think that's very cringy for a mother to put adoption as a clickbait when you have 2 small children in your care and you're pregnant with another one. Very strange. But she's basically talking about how in the live that we covered yesterday, where she was dressed up and putting on makeup at 7 o'clock at night, she said Gamer Bay never showed up. And now he's kind of iffy about wanting to be in her life because of how back and forth she is. I mean, to that point, I could see his point there. Like, who would want to be bothered with somebody like that? But I do also believe, I don't think he necessarily wants to have the responsibility of taking care of a child. Now, to some of y'all's credit who questions if Gamer Bay is truly the father, I mean, that is another valid point. And I think that is something that he should do once this baby is born, is he should get a paternity test just to make sure that this is his child. But it just further speaks to what we've been saying. And that is, it definitely seems like a lot of men that, well, pretty much all the men that Olivia deals with seems to never want to deal with her long term. It's very short-lived with a lot of these guys. And Olivia cannot keep pointing the finger at the men and trying to make men the problem. because obviously there's something going on with her why she's dealing with these same issues.
I wasn't trying to get back with him or nothing like that. And if he wanted to be involved, he can be involved. He doesn't want to, cool. Okay. He really said that to me. He was like, instead of calling me and fighting for this, you're just talking shit. He said some shit like that. Bitch, I'm not fighting for nothing. Fight for what? That's what I'm saying. Like, these men want you to kiss their ass, ladies, and I just won't do it. Like, I won't do it. There's no reason to do it. He can, like, he's acting like he did nothing wrong, and boy, bye. Okay. Anyway, so that happened. So he's out of the picture once again, and I don't care. It's not a big deal. I know he'll come back around, and when he does, I really feel like I want to change my number at this point. I feel like I should change my number just so he doesn't feel like he has access, because what he did today was very unnecessary. Like, once again, I keep saying I wasn't trying to be with him, nothing like that. I was just trying to let him be involved, but he doesn't want to be involved, so he doesn't need to be able to reach out to me or nothing like that.
The fact that Olivia keeps making it a point to say that she wasn't expecting anything to come from her reaching back out to Gamer Bay tells me the opposite. It's really saying you really was hoping for something to come out of it, and that's why you keep making it a point to say that over and over again. And I feel that for her to be in this situation where she went through what she went through with Tay, and she thought she was going to be able to easily rebound back to Gamer Bay, and that didn't play out the way she thought. I think this is saying a lot right here. And she's very much in her feelings about it. That's why she keeps saying, it's not like I was wanting anything to come out of it, but you can tell by the things she's saying in between that she really was bothered. That Gamer Bay didn't bounce back and come when she wanted him to come. And so I think it's very interesting to see how these tables are turning over there. And I'm wondering, how long will it be before a new guy is going to be in the picture? Because this is a perfect opportunity right here for Olivia to prove everybody wrong and to prove that she actually can be by herself and focus on her children. But we'll see.
So, I might change my number. I might do that. This kitten. Anyway, I love y'all. Wanted to give you guys the tea. Once again, these niggas ain't shit. And it is what it is. Honestly, you guys, we'll talk about this more later. I don't want to talk about it right now. But I'm thinking, and not because of him, I've been thinking this. And I don't know, because everything might change once I take a look at my baby. Like, everything might just change. But I'm really thinking of adoption. Like, if I could find, like, a family who really wants the baby, like, good people, I might consider that. And like I said, not because of him. Ew. No. It's because I didn't want this situation. Like, with AJ and Kailani, it was very different because I knew I wanted them. It's like this feeling that you have. With this, it's not like I didn't want, I'm not saying like I don't want the actual baby. It's not like that. It's just, I didn't want to have another child, So, with that being said, if I possibly, I don't know, probably the chances are slim. And like I said, I might change my mind down the line. But I just feel like if I could bless somebody with a baby, somebody who is a good person and will take care of the baby and love the baby, I might look into that. I might.
So I guess this may not have been clickbait after all. So now Olivia is saying that there is a possibility she may give this baby up for adoption, but she said she will know once she takes a look at the baby. Now, I don't know how to take that. I don't know if she's saying, I'm just going to go off a feeling. Like if I see the baby and I feel that motherly bond to love this child and to care for it myself, then that's when I will know if I should keep the baby or not. Or if she's literally saying, I will know once I actually look at the baby. Like, you want to see what the baby's looks are giving. You want to see what the baby's complexion is giving. Like, I don't know which way I'm supposed to take that, because usually when a woman is making a decision to give her baby up for adoption, it's pretty much understood that that's what they're going to do. A lot of times, once they deliver the baby, they won't even hold the baby. They don't even want to see the baby because they don't want to have any type of attachment to the child, which could potentially make it harder for them to give the child away. But Olivia is saying, I would first need to take a look at the baby and then decide after that. It's just something about her saying that, it just didn't sit right with me. But I could be just, maybe I'm looking at it differently, but it's only one or two ways it could be, and I've already explained it. So y'all let me know what y'all are thinking in the comment section below.
So if you guys know anybody, let me know, or let them know. But they have to be wealthy, and they have to, be good people, pass background checks, all types of shit, and just be good people all around. So anyway, it's a thought. It's definitely a thought. And like I said, once again, it's not because of him, gross. It's just because this is not what I wanted. This is not, and we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about it in a different video, but it's just a thought, okay? I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking maybe that's the way to go. And plus, it's like the blessing of somebody else with a child who can't have a child, Because I know I'm overly blessed. I'm very blessed, honey. And if I could bless another woman with a baby, it's like, that's a beautiful thing, If I'm in the position where it's like, I feel like I can't right now, or whatever the case may be, So anyway, it's just a thought. Like I said, we'll talk about it later. Let me get them to sleep because they need to take a nap, okay? And I want some ice cream. I'll see you in a minute. Right, y'all. So, I know, I'm back in bed. I took a nap. There's been a lot that happened. I took a nap. I woke up, fed the kids. I ate. I watched Candace. I'm just so exhausted. I wanted to work out, but I'm so freaking tired. I gotta go do the dishes. What time is it? It's 8. I gotta do the dishes. I have to give them a bath. And I want to lay down with them and watch a movie. I'm just so tired, you guys. This freaking pregnancy is kicking my butt. Also, he hit me back like I knew he was going to. Talking about, what are you doing? And this is when I was asleep. I said napping. When I woke up, I told him napping. He's like, I'm about to do the same. Okay, I thought you didn't want to talk to me. Like, boy, get out of here. Oh my God, I thought you didn't want nothing to do with me or the baby. Like, these niggas are stupid. Dumb. Retarded. I swear. It's like, and you know what? I'm going to treat him exactly how he treats me. Period. And I ain't telling him shit. He could figure it out on his own. I don't give a fuck. No, actually, I'm just gonna stop responding to him. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna block him. I'm just gonna stop answering his phone calls and his text messages. Since he wants to play this fucking game with me. I'm not about to play with you, boy.
I mean, what it's really given is you're mad at the fact that he's not willing to play your game. That's what it's really given. Like I've said before many times, Olivia is the type of person that has to be in control. She wants to control everything. And if she feels she's not in a position to have control, she doesn't want to have anything to do with it. But it does seem Olivia has met her match when it comes to this guy. But, I do think it's also funny how, she goes to the name calling when she doesn't get her way. When these men don't succumb to what it is that she wants from them, that's when she'll insult them and call them all kind of names and try to be disrespectful. But if they do what she wants, oh, she put them on pedestals. She speak nothing but kind words towards them, and she loves them, and they're great guys, and she'll even make up their backgrounds for them and make them out to be these awesome men that they are nowhere close to being. This is what she's willing to do because we've seen it. We saw her do it with Zolo. We saw her do it with Joey. Like, this is what she does. She will tell you everything you want to hear when it comes to these men she's messing around with. But the moment they are no longer with her, oh, they're bums, they're dusty, they're irrelevant, they're not good in bed, they're sassy, they're gay. Yeah, they're all these things.
So we're watching Jurassic Park. I don't know if you guys can see it, but look at her. Girl, Kalani, you're supposed to be watching the movie with us.
And look, this is my bone. It's my bone. It's my new bone. It's my new bone.
Yeah, it's his new phone. But we're watching the dinosaur movie. And we're just relaxing. Did you enjoy your pizza?
Yeah.
They did have pizza. Mommy had noodles and...
Now I'm more apple juice because I busted. I get busted.
You busty?
Look at all those dinosaurs.
I know, those are a lot of dinosaurs.
And there's a lot of horses.
Horses and dinosaurs.
There's horses and dinosaurs.
I know.
Look
at him, he's riding the horsey, AJ.
Yeah, but I got my friend on him. And
your friend?
You want to see him? You want to see what his name is?
Yeah.
His name is Taco.
Oh, wow.
Taco, he's right there.
He's right there.
Yeah, you see him? He's right here.
I see. You can call him? That's so cool.
But I don't want to call him. I want to call Kalani. This Kalani next to my friend.
Oh, that's Kalani next to your friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
AJ, look, he's catching the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
My baby.
Wait.
You know how like when you smell your kids and your kids just smell like babies? Like, he just smells like a baby. So yeah, we're gonna watch this and then bath time. I know that I'm tired.
And after bath time, we go watch this again.
We're gonna watch this again?
Yep.
I don't know about that. We're gonna go to bed after bath time.
No.
Yeah.
After bath time, I want to watch this again.
Although I enjoy seeing her being this way with her children, I don't understand why she's not like this all the time and why she shows something different when she's on live. Because I would hate to say out loud that it kind of feels like she's doing this for us. Because, I know for me, I react accordingly to what I see. And when I see her mistreating AJ, and when I see her treating Kalani differently than she does AJ, it seems like she sees that and she tries to change it up over there. I would hate for that to be the situation, but it seems to play out like that a lot with her. And so it comes across like you're not being authentic in how you're showcasing your love and affection towards AJ. It feels like you're over there doing cleanup. And so I would hope that the way you are able to kiss on him and love on him and spend that time with him, watching a movie and doing those things, that would be something that you would do all the time. And it would show in how you are with him when you're on live. You wouldn't be so quick-tempered. You wouldn't be so impatient. You wouldn't be so quick to be annoyed and irritated and wanting him to get out of your face, get out of your room, get off your bed, leave you alone. You know, you're quick to want to yell at him and cuss at him. Like, I would think if this is truly what it is, you wouldn't show that type of behavior every time you're on live. So that was pretty much the end of this vlog that she posted today, Tuesday, March 17th. What I find very strange about what she said right here is that she said she really did love him. And I believe she's speaking about Gamer Bay. She said she really did love him. But how is it that you really did love him when you just got through saying you was in love with the new guy? You called him your husband. You was planning and talking very freely about this may be your husband. This is what you was just saying about Tay. But now you're saying you really did love him, and I do believe she is referring to Gamer Bay. But she said neither one of them is willing to bend. So that's why I said it does seem like she met her match. Because Olivia wants control, and she can't get control when it comes to Gamer Bay. And as a result, this girl said she is depressed. So you was feeling yourself when you was with Tay, and when things went left with Tay and you called Gamer Bay and that didn't go the way you thought it was going to go, now you're depressed. Yeah. I mean, obviously, like I said in the last video, this girl falls in love very quickly. And honestly, it's really been given for a very long time. Olivia doesn't even know what love is. Olivia confuses love with lust. This girl falls in love the moment she has sex with a guy. That's not love, that's lust. And I think it's sad for this girl to be almost 40 years old and she still doesn't know the difference. It's very sad. You know, her level of maturity is just not there. Especially when you look at her emotional maturity, it's just not there. And it's sad because she's too grown in age for her to not understand this, to not exhibit, maturity on all fronts. And she has daughters. I don't know. But we're going to move on to the next vlog that she uploaded on yesterday, Monday, March 16th. So let's get into it real quick.
As you guys know, I was in like a relationship. I'm not anymore. And the more of these encounters that I have happen, I more and more think to myself and realize that maybe I won't ever find anybody, and maybe I'm supposed to be alone for the rest of my life. And I say that because, I don't know, my connection can only go so far with these humans. And I know I'm a human, but I'm just different. And I don't know, it just doesn't work.
I think it's interesting that Olivia said that her connection can only go so far with these men. And the connection that Olivia is using is her body. Yes, your body can only go so far because that's not all there is to connecting with another person. There's so much more that comes with making a real connection with somebody. And The reason why I feel Olivia has not been able to do that is because there are a lot of things that Olivia is overlooking when it comes to what's going on with her. See, this is just another example of why I know Olivia has not really matured yet. Because she thinks sex is the gateway to having a relationship, the type of relationship she truly desires. And that's something that you find out and learn very early in age. At least in your 20s, you start to understand that. You should. But with her, it's like she still thinks that sex is everything, which is why I think that's part of the reason why she leads with sex. I think Olivia feels a void within her with sex because sex gives you a certain feeling, and she's chasing that feeling, which is why it's so easy for her to lay down with randoms, because she's chasing that feeling. I also think Olivia has somewhat of a sex addiction too. I also believe, and I've voiced this in the past, but I do believe Olivia is also a product of someone who has gone through some type of sexual abuse. And usually when you go through certain things like that when you are young, this is kind of how it plays out as you get older. You become very promiscuous. And so I just feel like for Olivia to say, it seems like she's never going to make that connection with anybody, and that possibly it's meant for her to be alone because she's different. It sounds like Olivia feels like she's in a world all by herself and nobody will possibly understand her. And I find that to be very unfortunate because of the way she downplays seeing somebody, like actually talking to a professional therapist. Because Olivia has so much going on within her, she has to compartmentalize all of that in order for her to really deal with what's really dealing with her. It's not impossible for Olivia to get help. It's not impossible for Olivia to turn her life completely around. It's really not. It's just really a matter of Olivia making the choice to do what she really needs to do to make that happen. And that is, she needs to come to a place within herself where she can admit that she needs help and not feel ashamed, not feel embarrassed, but actually own up to the fact that she has been making a lot of poor decisions. She has been doing a lot that has been affecting her children. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has really gone down a path that is really leading her to utter destruction. And it's only going to take her to finally come to a place within herself where she can acknowledge that in order for her to get back on the right path. But she's going to have to leave pride and ego to the side, and she's going to have to completely turn to humility and be honest within herself. But she can get help. She just has to ask for the help and be serious about it.
Doesn't work. Whatever. It's fine. But I got into that whole thing, and it was kind of like a whirlwind type of situation. And no love lost, you know. I wish everybody the best. But that was distracting. We got sick. That was distracting. There's just been a lot going on. You know, there's a lot. The pregnancy. I was like very tired last week. I was about to say, I don't know what that's about, but I do. It's the pregnancy. I don't know. And I just had a lot of emotions and just a lot going on. So I had to take a week off of the vlogs. The vlogs are back this week. And I hope you guys enjoy them. You know, I don't really know how exactly I'm gonna like start picking up the camera again, because I feel like once I put the camera down, it's hard to pick it back up. I don't know. If you know what I mean, comment. I know what you mean. But I'm sure a lot of people are like, what, bitch? Just pick it up and record. But it's just, I get out of, I like lose my momentum type shit. Like today I should have vlogged. But we broke up today. So
keep in mind, she posted this vlog on Monday, March 16th, but she also made it a point to say that this vlog was recorded on Saturday. So this past Saturday, she's saying that her and Tay had just broke up.
yeah, I just didn't feel like it. And I can't let like shit in my personal life like stop me from doing the shit that I love to do. You know? As far as my pregnancy goes, I have an appointment in 2 weeks. Not this Friday, but next Friday, I believe. I think so, yeah. So we'll see then what I'm having. And yeah, there's other stuff I want to talk about, but I don't want to talk about. That's why I'm not talking about it. That's why I'm not even going there, because I don't really want to even go there in this video. But I'm having a lot of like mixed feelings about stuff, and stuff is changing. And I don't know. Just we'll talk about it later.
So basically what she's talking about right here that she don't want to talk about is what she mentioned in the video she posted today, which was she's now considering giving this baby up for adoption.
You know, so I don't want to feel like this anymore. I just want to like go back and just do my own thing, you know? And like I said, I wish nothing but the best for everybody, you know? And even if the best is not with me, like, I still wish you the best. And just know, I just need the best too. And maybe the best is being by myself forever and always, and just being with my kids, you know? Maybe. There's nothing wrong with that if that was the case. Ew, bitch. Wait a minute. What the fuck was that? I was really heartbroken yesterday. Oh my god. Don't get me wrong. I still feel some type of way, but to actually see myself, like, I'm editing this video right now, and to like see myself in my feelings like this, bitch, no. Niggas come, niggas go. But bitch, this is a no-no, okay? Listen, y'all, I know you guys are probably like, bitch, you go through so many men, nobody wants you, da 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 da. That's cool. I think that, well, I know that the type of men that I like is not the type of men that I should like, okay? But I'm hard-headed, and it's like I'm gonna keep making the same mistake until I get sick and fucking tired of it. So at this point, I guess I'm sick and fucking tired of it. I think I am, just because I'm like sick of giving my energy to people who don't deserve it type shit. But ew, seeing myself like this, and this is the next day, by the way. Yes, I'm wearing the same shirt because, bitch, I'm not doing laundry on top of laundry on top of laundry. And when I get out the shower and I put it on to go to bed, I can put it back on, bitch, okay, the next day if I want to. But what the fuck, Olivia? Like, ew. I want this to be like a reminder to myself, like, don't let these dusties, like, get you to feel like this. So this is like a good thing to see myself like this. I don't care who talks shit, who makes fun. I don't give a fuck. Kiki, haha, all you bitches want. Because it's real life, you know? All of us, a big portion of us like niggas that ain't shit. And I happen to be one of them. I don't know why. But whenever I do get tired of the bullshit, I'll stop fucking with niggas like this, like that ain't shit type shit. But somebody said on their lives today, they're like, people come in your life for a reason and a season to like teach us something, right? Or no, they said a blessing or a lesson. That's what they said. And like at the time when they said that, I was like, well, I don't know what the fuck this was, the blessing or the lesson. But I get it now. This is like the lesson. Like, girl, you keep fucking with the same type of niggas, and that's cool. Like I said, you guys can kiki haha about it. It is what it is. But I really gotta like step it up when it comes to like the type of person I'm dealing with, because I keep getting the same results type shit, and I'm gonna keep getting them because I end up breaking up with all these niggas because at the end of the day, they're dusty.
You was doing somewhat good up until you said you be breaking up with all of those dudes. Olivia, you know good and well that's not the case, girl. But I'm glad you are listening, and we're going to see how well you're listening, because what you're saying right here is exactly what I've been saying. Even here recent, I've been saying the exact same thing. It's the fact that you keep choosing these type of men. But also understand it's not solely the type of men you're choosing. It's also because of the fact that you're not dealing with you. And you can't keep blaming the men and not looking within, Olivia. So if you're going to listen, you need to listen to all and not just pick what you want to take, because it all applies. You are the common denominator in every failed relationship, and you have to deal with you. But, I mean, what she's saying is pretty much what we've been saying over here.
So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I just have to say this because I'm like, bitch, I'm really in my feelings. And that's just, I don't feel no types of way about that because that's just who I am. I catch feelings fast. That's the type of bitch that I am. But my feelings should be on somebody who deserves them. You know? Not like dusties. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you tomorrow. Ladies, remember, you deserve better. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I know a lot of women end up with these types of dudes, but it's just not enough for me. And I keep finding that out time after time after time. So it's like, why do I keep dealing with it? Or like even going towards that, like if I know I don't want that for real, like I know I'm gonna break it off eventually. I don't know. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog or the sit down video. I'll see you guys manana. We're gonna be up from now on. We're gonna get back on track, okay? And just enjoy the rest of this pregnancy, the rest of the year. This was just, look, I'm not gonna lie, a girl needed a little duh, okay? And I got a little duh. But now it's like, okay, girl, like, enough of that.
I mean, for your sake, I really do hope you are at that point where you're feeling it, like enough is enough, and not just giving lip service. But now we're going to move on to the live that Olivia did on yesterday, Monday, March 16th. So let's see what she's talking about.
I just feel like this generation of men are horrible. And it is what it is. Like, remember I was telling you guys about, never mind, I'll save it for the vlog. I'm not even gonna talk about it. It's just, men want you to kiss their ass. And I would never. I'd rather die alone. I'd rather die 1,000 deaths than kiss a fucking man's ass. Get the fuck out of here. It looks like I'm finna be alone forever. Because I ain't never kissing no ass. They're gonna kiss my ass. That's how that goes. And that's just all there is to it. Shit. It's like they want to be treated like women. Fuck. Get out of here. Yeah, I've had a lot of time to heal myself. I'm actually very, very healed. Me being picky and knowing what I want and it not working out with people is not that has nothing to do with my healing. It actually does have to do with my healing, because if I wasn't a healed bitch, I would just settle for anything like most of y'all do. But I just can't. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
So, in one of the recent videos that I posted, I was basically saying that, the reason why Olivia is making these rash type of decisions and why she's so quick to jump into these somewhat relationships is because it speaks to the fact that she's really not healed. So now she's trying to act as if she is healed and that she's the one who's ending these relationships, and it's because she's choosing not to settle. Again, sounds good, but that's not what it is. You're not ending these relationships because you're choosing not to settle. The relationships are being ended by the men. Therefore, it's a reflection of the fact that you really are not healed because you keep jumping from one relationship to the next. You keep offering your body as a way to hold on to a man, and that's not helping you. You just said not too long ago when you were still with Tay that you didn't want him to see your true side because you wanted to hold on to him as long as you could. That does not speak to a person who's coming from a healed place. It speaks to a person who has a lot of vulnerabilities, who is insecure, and who feels the need to pretend that they are somebody that they're not because that is how much you want a relationship. A healed person wouldn't act that way. A healed person wouldn't be so quick to tell men that you just slept with that you love them. That's not how a healed person moves. So, although I get why she's trying to flip the story around and make her out to be the one that's doing the ending of the relationship, you're still not showing your truth, which is another indication that you're not healed. Because if you're truly healed, you can speak about all of the things that you have done, whether good or bad, because you're coming from a healed place and you can own up to the mistakes you've made. You can show accountability for the choices that you've made. But you're not speaking from a healed place because you're not healed. And it doesn't matter how many times you try to tell people you are, your actions show that you're not.
That's why they putting stamp on you. What the fuck does that mean? They put a stamp on me. What the fuck does that mean? And who's they? You're talking about these dusty ass men? I don't give a fuck what stamp they put on me. Am I supposed to care? Once again, a person's opinion of you cannot be valued if they're not of value to you. Or especially, it depends who it's coming from. You know what I mean? Like 5 people can say the same thing. Like, and 3 of them could be bad bitches and 2 of them could be bums off the street. It comes across differently every single time somebody says it. So why would I care? What? I mean, no offense, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but I'm supposed to care if a nigga stamps me? What the fuck does that even mean? He says I'm a hoe? All these niggas say I'm a hoe. Well, I don't want to fuck with them anymore. I'm just a hoe. Go get fucked. You're a hoe. Da 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 da. Oh, okay. Well, sorry your mama didn't teach you nothing. Sorry you're a bitch. Sorry you don't know how to handle a woman. Sorry you get your feelings hurt easily. But thanks for the dick. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like, what? Are y'all cool? I don't give a fuck. I don't, and I never will.
And this right here is why she was just on this internet crying, talking about she was depressed and how she will never find anyone she can connect with and that she will be alone for the rest of her life. This is why. Because of ignorant stuff like this that this girl says and thinks and believes. Because of her outlook on every failed relationship, this is how she internalizes when her relationships fail. This is what she goes to in her mind. And so when she says, I don't care, and you see the same vicious cycle playing over and over and over again, and then you look up and you find yourself crying and depressed and bitter and angry, this is why it keeps happening, because you keep saying, I don't care. I refuse to see the situation for what it is. I refuse to take any accountability that maybe, possibly, maybe I'm the problem. So as long as you have this I don't care attitude, the longer you're going to find yourself in this vicious, played out cycle.
Keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to.
And this omission right here that she just gave is another reason why this girl will forever have to learn things the hard way. This is why life will continue to beat this woman down, because she's that hard-headed. And that is a sad way to live life. It's sad.
A bum can show you what not to do. Yeah, that's why no matter how many bums I fuck with, I'm not a bum. A bitch always is on top of her shit. But like I said in my video today, I don't know why I'm attracted. Like I hear people like, as an example, somebody was explaining something to me about being a felon and da 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 and going on with their charges and this, that. That should turn me on. Okay? It turned me on. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I should not be turned on that you're a felon and you have all these charges. But it turns me on. It's bad. I just don't like the right type of people. And like, if I think about like a square, straight lace man, ew, it seems so fucking boring and just ew. But that's the type of person I need to like.
Oh, wow. Well, let me just start here. She took the commenter's comments wrong. What the commenter was basically saying, because the commenter basically said, you can learn what not to do from a bum. She was addressing Olivia's, I guess, little example that she tried to give by saying you can have 5 people that tells you the same thing. 3 can be bad chicks and 2 can be bums. And she said they can all have the right information, but it's all about who's giving the information. Because remember, I told y'all, Olivia picks and chooses when she wants to take a person's advice, but she's more willing to gravitate to what somebody is saying if she feels they're pretty, if she feels they're attractive, because Olivia is all about looks, right? So this is what the commenter was addressing. Olivia was trying to basically say it matters where the information come from, which is why she put into her example, you can have 3 bad chicks, that are beautiful, but you can have 2 bums that are giving you the same information. She's basically saying, I would pretty much listen to a bad chick versus a bum off the street. And so that's why the commenter said, a bum on the street can tell you what not to do. So that completely went all the way over Olivia's head. And she goes straight to the fact that, yeah, I know I've messed with some bums, but that don't make me a bum. Girl. I thought that was funny that she said that, because, I do say over here, you attract what you are. And what makes it even worse is the fact that Olivia thought it was so funny, because this ain't the first time this girl has said this, but it's the fact that she's still thinking this is cute to be attracted by felons and you got babies. That's crazy to me, because I don't care what anybody say. Yeah, there's a time where at some point in us, becoming, young adults, you may have had some kind of attraction to bad guys. I get it. Been there, done that. But when you are almost 40 years old and you literally are saying that you get turned on when somebody is running down their rap sheet, oh yeah, something ain't right there. Something ain't right, because my thing is, how do you know that you're not allowing someone into your household that is on the cusp of doing something more dangerous than what they probably have already done? Because when you look at criminals, they didn't just start out a lot of times unaliving people. Sometimes it starts off small and then it escalates. Just like when you have violent people who's in jail, they may not have started out hitting and smacking on women. It could have escalated to that point. So what I'm saying is, you are sitting here talking about you get turned on when you talk to people who say that they are felons, but you don't know what type of felon you are opening your door to. You don't know to what degree that criminal behavior can escalate, and you got young babies to consider. That is insane to me.
No, you are a bum. Oh, okay, Mary. Whatever you say, girl. If that makes you feel better about your ugly self, then you can call me whatever you want, girl. No. I'm just gonna like cut myself off from men. I'm just gonna give myself a strict mandate. If they're not rich, I'm not fucking with them. So obviously I can't have what I want right now. So I just can't fuck around. Period, point blank. One of those young fellas will be lucky to have you. Thank you. I know. I need a man. I do need a younger man my age. But I also want to date like a little older. So maybe I'm thinking like 30 when the time comes.
Wait a minute, what? She said I need a younger man around my age, but I need him to be a little bit older. And then she says 30 would be the age she would aim for. So you can't hang with the older men because they got a little bit of common sense. So you're going back to messing around with younger dudes because you feel they're easy to manipulate. Is that the thought process? I'm really trying to figure that out. But this is also coming from someone who just got through saying that she was going to take a break off of messing around with men.
No, he called me at like 2 in the morning and he wanted to come over. I said, bye bye. Bye. See you later. I wish I cared, but I don't. I could care less, actually. I feel the kid should be with you. That's why I asked her mother. It's touchy. No shit, it's touchy. The fact that you guys could even think that you can come on here and utter Robin, Christian, or Ryan's name to me, don't ever. If I say something to you about my children, then we could talk about it. If I come up here with the topic. But unless I do, don't ask me shit about my kids. You think it's what is that? It's touchy? You think what I've gone through is touchy? No, bitch. It's not touchy. It's you couldn't even imagine what it is. There's no word for what it is. So don't ever. And I don't even know if it was you that said it.
So I wasn't sure at first why Olivia was going off on this person in the comments. So I went back to her live and went into her chats. And it seems that people are saying, allegedly, Robin came out on TikTok. Now, I have not been able to see this for myself, but allegedly, this is what took place, and people in the comments were asking if this was true. And that's why Olivia was like, y'all say I'm not the mama, go ask, go ask them if it's true. So I don't know if this is true or not. That's why I'm saying allegedly. I'm hoping it's not true. But this is what they're saying in her comments, that Robin came out on TikTok.
Yeah.
How about this?
Stitch?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's so cute. AJ, you are so lucky you're cute, bro. Because if you weren't, I would have took you down by the lake years ago. But you want to watch Stitch?
Yeah.
Olivia knows what she's doing here. Nothing about this is cute. She was saying this about Kalani as well. And I think it's so disgusting and it's really gross for a mother to joke around with this expression, talking about her children. Like, something is really wrong with you, Olivia, that you would think saying this in a joking way is okay. Like, you are very much disturbed.
The way I treat AJ is why he's cruel to animals. Bitch, bye. I need to beat AJ's ass more often. You got me fucked up, ho. No, AJ experiments with animals and tests his limits and boundaries because he's a fucking 4-year-old, stupid bitch. And he's a male.
There you go with that male stuff. That has nothing to do with why AJ did what he did. And that was just caught on camera. We don't know what all AJ has done to those cats. I have 2 boys myself. They've been around cats, they've been around dogs, and my boys have never done no crap like that. So definitely miss me with the excuse he's a male and that's what boys do. No, ma'am.
What the fuck? And I'm not gonna crucify my son for it. If he throws my cat again, oh well, he threw a fucking cat. Oh well. The cat landed on her feet and she fine to this day. Okay? He's fucking 4. And he's gonna be 4. So there's the cat as we speak. Does she look like she's limping? Does the bitch look hurt? What's up, Queen? Get your ass over here. Okay, get out of here. Don't be mad because my son is handsome and your son is probably ugly. I've seen some of y'all kids. I'm a hush. Me, if a cat felt scared or they felt threatened, a cat's gonna scratch you, bitch. That's how a cat works. I don't know if you guys knew this, but that's how animals work. If they feel like they're backed in a corner or they're scared or they're intimidated or they're frightened, they're gonna scratch, bite, do something to you. My kids don't have not one scratch on them. Not one. She's terrified of him. Oh, fucking well. She gonna get over it. That's what she gonna do. Because Queen lives good, honey. He could be outside, Queen. You know that, right? Are you terrified of AJ? Huh? That's why they scratch AJ. No, he doesn't have not one scratch. Bendeja. Sorry. Try again.
This girl is sad. Like, very sad and pathetic. Not only is she making fun of the fact that AJ threw the cat, but she's also lying about the fact that the cat ain't scared of AJ. Did you forget that fast, Olivia, that when you saw AJ throw that cat on the couch and AJ immediately grabbed his shoulder because that cat scratched him? You said that's what you get for messing with the cat. That's why he scratched you. But now you're on here talking about your cat ain't scratched none of your kids. Like, girl, you just be running your mouth lying 100 miles per hour. It don't make no sense. Obviously, that cat was afraid. That's why it scratched your son. And you know that cat scratched your son because you said it. And then on top of that, this girl is not only throwing insults at the women in her chats, but she's throwing insults at their children, saying that their kids are probably ugly and that she has seen some ugly kids. Like, Olivia, this right here is another example of why you are where you are in life. This is why misery continues to surround you day in and day out because of what is in your heart and what's in your soul. You are so nasty for no reason. Just a nasty, bitter individual. Like, who says that? Who goes that low and attack innocent children? But let somebody talk on your child. You be throwing a fit. Like, it's weird to see how this woman cannot go a whole day without showing some type of evil. Like, you are a very nasty person. This is why you keep going through what you're going through. This is why, right here. Like, this is unbelievable.
I'm telling you right now, my cats are so loved. Like, that's why when people be talking shit, like, my cats are loved, honey. Yeah, they gotta deal with a little rough and tough toddlers and babies and shit. They do. But that's real life. Like I said, when you guys watch my channel, you only get the real. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We're not fake, nothing. So the same shit that happens in your house happens in this house and vice versa. So the way that people be trying to, oh my God, he flung the cats. Mary, Joseph, and Sam. Did you guys see that? Call the bitch, shut up. Like, your fucking toddler never flung a cat before, bitch. Like, that's what toddlers do. They want to play. They're rough. They be picking up the cat. Some of them pick up the cats by the tail, by this, by that. Like, bitch. AG doesn't, like I said, he don't be trying to hurt the cats. That's why I don't be tripping on him like that. He's not a violent child that wants to, like, kill animals and shit. What the fuck he's for? Excuse me, girl. Sorry. But he does fling cats from time to time. He does. And I tell his ass to put the fucking cat down. Period, point blank. He doesn't hurt them. You guys don't know if the cat was hurt or not. So to even assume that the cat was hurt because she was flung, obviously she wasn't hurt. Because if she was hurt, she would have showed signs of that, and she would have meowed, she would have screamed, she would have scratched him. She didn't show any signs of that. Y'all assume she was hurt because of how he flung her. She's a fucking cat. She's not a newborn baby. She's a cat. It is normal. It is normal, Yasmin. And guess what? He's gonna do it again, bitch. And what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna complain about it? You're gonna cry? You're gonna keep watching my channel? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Not a fuck thing. So shut up. Bendeja.
Yeah, this is... I feel like I be running out of words when it comes to this chick because I've never seen nothing like it. The way she's trying to make excuses for why AJ did what he did to the cat is unbelievable. This girl doesn't care. She doesn't really care what's going on in her house. As long as nobody's bothering her, as long as she can be on live for however long she wants to be on there uninterrupted, you know, she doesn't care what goes on. She doesn't care if, you know, Kalani is in the room screaming and hollering. As long as she ain't doing it in the room with her, she don't care. She don't care what's going on in that house. I just think this is so sad. And for her to try to make it seem like what she has going on in her house goes on in everybody else's house is insane. I mean, this is like delusion to the max. Like, how much higher can you go in delusion with this chick? The way she tries so hard to normalize her dysfunction. It is crazy. Crazy. Because normal people don't run households like you do, Olivia. And the way she's trying to say all kids are like that with animals, no, they're not. You have to take time to teach kids how to be gentle. Just like you're supposed to teach your child to be gentle when they're around babies. This is why AJ didn't know how to treat Kalani when she was a baby, because you didn't take the time out to teach him. So yeah, he would hit the baby. He would, throw stuff at the baby. He would pull her hair. And you did nothing. Just like you're doing nothing when it comes to how AJ is throwing the cat around. Like, girl, I'm good. I can't even go any further in this live. There's a little bit more, but I'm good. I am so good. This is wild. Like, the lack of parenting, it is insane. The lack of care and concern, it is unbelievable. Like, this girl dismisses everything that is of great importance. But the thing that she gravitates to shouldn't even be put on the priority list. Like, her priorities are all jacked up. She has no priorities when it comes to her children, when it comes to teaching her children. Like, this is crazy. That she would literally fix her mouth to say that what goes on in our normal households is what goes on in her household and vice versa. Like, girl, we see you. We see everything that you're doing. Like, how dare you try to compare what you got going on over there with us sane people, us normal people. Like, what you're doing over there is not normal. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm gonna leave it here. I will see y'all in the next video. It's OneLove, and I'm out.